Camila, let me tell you, one time when Mommy, Grandpa, and Grandma were in a hurricane.
Camille Armize lives in Kailua now. She can still vividly remember September 20th, 2017, when Category 4 Hurricane Maria swept over her home island of Puerto Rico.
I'll never forget the feeling of uncertainty and frightening that we were experiencing that night. The amount of rain that this hurricane brought into the island was just, I never seen something like that before. There were areas where the surge went up to the rooftops of the homes and people have to go up to the roof and stay there until some helicopters came to rescue them.
Experts who study disasters say Puerto Rico's ongoing recovery is a learning lesson for us. Another recent example is the destruction in Guam from Typhoon Mawar.
I think we can learn a lot by observing how they prepare, respond to, and recover from disasters. And so that's part of what our center does, is we collect data, we analyze situation, we prepare training courses.
And when you spend a lot of time without a disaster, you just don't understand how bad it can get.
Getting supplies to our islands will take time. Normally, it takes a cargo ship 5 to 7 days to travel from Long Beach to Honolulu Harbor.
If a Category 5 storm hit Oahu, and specifically Honolulu Harbor, we would be in big trouble. So we would lose so much capacity that we would rely on national and international support for months.
You know, our most populated island is Oahu. Basically, the ports are located on the southern part of the island, and there really isn't much of a backup ports in other places.
If we lose critical equipment, utility poles, high tension lines, transformers, those will have to be shipped in via ocean. If the port's down, then that will cause even more delays.
What we need to do is more of these worst case scenarios to develop a greater sense of urgency.
Being so close to sea level, when it comes to the storm surge, what can we expect? With a major hurricane, history has showed it can surpass this 10-foot surfboard.
It can get even worse along the South Shore.
Waves could reach 30 feet. That's 3 stories high, as tall as this building.
I have been working at UH SOIST to do numerical wave modeling for wind waves, swells, and also hurricane waves, and their coastal inundation.
Dr. Ning Lee and her UH team have found that climate change could bring more powerful hurricanes to Hawaii.
If we do not control the green gas emission, the worst case scenario, there could have more development of storms and also the Category 4 and the Category 5.
Causing major impacts as the sea level rises. Being surrounded by the warming Pacific Ocean, we are becoming more and more vulnerable each decade.
We don't want this to happen, but if it happens, it's better to get prepared.
And these experts' research are helping us to better prepare for the potential worst case scenario.